We are not victims of our circumstances. We are not broken because we have mental illness. We're resilient. And we don't need to allow people or ourselves to weaponize our circumstances. And what I mean by that is just because you're depressed, anxious, mentally ill, this, that, or the other, like I have been told that I am, it doesn't mean that I'm not capable. And it doesn't mean that I'm a victim to those circumstances. What it means is that I need to find ways to cope and overcome those moments of mental illness that I have, even when it feels like those moments are all the time, every day. Because while your mind and thoughts and feelings are valid, they're not always true. Digest that. Your story that you are telling yourself that feels so fucking true isn't always true. That's just revolutionary, right? Like, I might have made up a whole entire story about myself, about someone else, about how someone else feels about me. Look at my fingernail. Fuck that one up. And somebody might be feeling a way about you that might be true for them. Someone might have told themselves a story about you that they believe is so true, and they'll never challenge themselves to think outside of that belief, because it's easier to look outside of yourself rather than inside of yourself. It's just easier. It's easier for all of us to do that. So it takes like some real fucking courage. And I'm gonna say, especially with white people, especially with white queer people, you guys need to get your fucking shit together. Like, hardcore, get your fucking shit together. Especially the woke ones. Especially the ones who say, you know, I wanna work on this. I want to work on these things. Because, man, I'll tell you, it is really something to see some of the people that I love so dearly, so dearly, harming people. And, you know, harming people of color, the ones that they love, not able to see themselves. It really fucking, it's painful. It's painful. And like a wise TikToker once said, and God, I really bless her heart. I hope she sees this someday. She said, "Are you a person of color? She said, you are not responsible for how white people feel about you. You are not responsible for how white people feel about you." What? It's like I've spent my whole entire life caring about only what white people think about me. I had no fucking idea I did that. None. And I looked, and I took inventory. And I said, oh my God, so many people have left my life lately. So many people have left my life, and I feel so shameful, and oh my God, I must have really fucked this one up because I love this person. I love these people. I care so much about them. And then I realized that all of them were white passing, or white adjacent. All of them. All of them. So I can look at this two ways, right? There's a common denominator here. I can look at it as a shameful way, like the common denominator is me. Or I can look at it as the common denominator is all these people are white. And I'm now being more vulnerable and more myself and more authentic, if you will, to myself, which means making a lot of mistakes, which means making a lot of like fucking up in public a lot, changing my mind a lot, changing the narrative fucking constantly, which the feedback that I have gotten most was that the white people in my life feel unstable around me. They feel unstable around me and my process. While I am learning to stabilize publicly, which mind you is fucking brave, they feel unstable. Which is fine. But why is that? How is that my issue? Because I'm literally looking like deeply at myself and my shit, and never, not one fucking time, claimed to be somebody's fucking stability. Not one time did I claim to fucking like have it all worked out and perfect. But someone else put me in that position. And so they put me in that position, and then they held me accountable for the position that they put me in without my consent or knowledge. It's just fascinating to me that this does not happen to me with other people of color. It doesn't even exist. Like, this concept doesn't even exist with my friends of color. It's so fucking trippy. Like, it is so fucking trippy. And this is like the first time I have literally ever said these words out loud, like in public. Maybe this will see the fucking light of day, and maybe it'll never see the light of day. But either way, I'm making moves on my healing, because right now, while my life is seemingly looks like an upheaval, there's this deep sense of calm, this deep sense of okayness, not the fake okayness that I used to have before treatment, before, my unalive attempt, before all of that. This would have felt like disassociating. It would have felt like I was lying to myself. You're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. You're okay. The universe has your back. Blah blah blah. Again, all that fucking shit. Like, they were words that I was saying, but it wasn't something that I felt holistically or systemically at all. And so now I feel like just a sense of deep calm and ease, and that actually things are starting to connect and make sense. And it's really something, because my shame is not at the center of this anymore, which means I am legit fighting white supremacy, because I am able to discover myself, to fucking make mistakes, to live authentically in front of white people. And when that doesn't live up to their standards, I'm not fucking falling apart anymore. Like, I'm not falling apart anymore. And that is like revolutionary. Now listen, I'm not saying that I have not offended some white people. I'm not saying that at all. Sometimes I feel like I fucking was put on this planet. I live to offend white people. There's not, especially the white people that think that I'm like the palpable brown girl, like that. They're like, oh yeah, I have a brown friend, or I have a Puerto Rican friend, like, you know, she's cool, whatever. I take inventory of their lives and their support system, and I'm like, all of their friends are white. Everyone that they surround themselves with are white. Their partners are white. They are literally speaking in an echo chamber of white people. And they're like, yeah, I'm fighting white supremacy. You know, like I'm like, no, you're still living your ancestors' roots in a much more nuanced way now. Trust me, but you're still living there. How do you say that? Like, how do you say that to a white person? You can't. They don't hear it. Even I've tried. Trust me. I've tried saying it nice. I've tried saying it mean. I've tried saying it all the fucking ways, and they just end up hating me. Like, but I want to take your feedback. I really do want to be a better ally. Okay, these are some ways that you could do that. Fuck you. I'm out. It's wild to me. It is wild. And what's even crazier is that I still love these people. Like I literally legit feel love in my heart for them. I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't understand it. Oh my God. One of the things that I've been really fucked up about is the fact that I literally, like, my business is run by queer people for queer people. My community, queer people. I just had the most uncomfortable revelation, and I do not know how to reconcile this. I have experienced more gaslighting, more abuse, more racism, more fragility, especially white fragility, from my queer friends. I'm really fucked up by this. I'm fucked up by this. Like, I feel like my whole entire life, I feel like everything that I know, it has, I don't know. Be okay. I am 100,000% a queer person of color activist who believes staunchly that we need to fight for our rights, fight white supremacists, fight crazy fucking capitalists, fight against the fact that we can't fucking use our uteruses the way that we want to. Queer, trans people can't use the fucking restroom. That's not okay. None of these things are okay. And at the same time, I feel so fucking wronged by my own community. But then I realized that also these queer community members that I speak of are mostly white or Latinx. I'm Latinx. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Okay, I get the white people, but the brown people? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Just because you're brown, it's the masculine ones, the masculine of center brown queers that are fucking running amok. That fucking machismo shit that they grew up with, and they're fucking assimilating like a motherfucker. They don't even see it. They don't even see it. Oh my God. This feels like one of those real world confessionals, you know what I'm talking about? This is a lip scrub. If you've never used one before, you need to run to the store. Actually, you can probably make one with some fucking sugar and honey, but this shit works. There's probably gonna be some fucking angry queers coming at me in this video. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? Fuck it. Like, I don't have to engage. I don't have to engage with fucking anything. I mean, listen, I'm open to feedback. I am fucking open to feedback because feedback leads to healing. No one can really argue your truth except for you, you know? But dudes, dudettes, and everybody in between, I mean, I'm down for the fucking healing, man. I am down. I discovered that I have a really high expectation of people because I come into every interaction assuming that people are on the same path as me because they said they were on the same path as me. And maybe they're on the same path. Maybe they're on a healing path, right? Yeah, of course, everybody, blah, 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 whatever. But it doesn't look like mine. And I see people as, you know, when someone says like, hey, I'm a queer activist, or I am not racist, right? I treat them as if that's true. But the reality is that every white person is a racist. They can't help it. And I need to stop believing and trusting that this isn't true, because it is true. And I think the truth is that hurts me. That I don't want to believe that is true, but it is true. And so I have to stop expecting white people to not be racist just because they don't want to be racist. They don't want to be racist. I get that, but they are. I can't, God, I don't want that to be true. Like, it breaks my heart a little bit. Does this break anybody else's heart a little bit? Like, don't you have like that one, like those white friends, or a couple of white friends that you're just like, I fucking love you. I don't want that for you. I don't know. I think I might be having like, I don't know. Is this normal? Are there other people of color that have these thoughts? Or am I just like, should I even not be thinking about this? I have to think, like, my brain is fucking consumed by these revelations every day. I wake up in the morning and this is what I think about. I'm like, I gotta stop thinking about this shit, but I can't stop thinking about it. It drives me fucking crazy because I'm living in this world and it feels like constant battle. Their story is that I'm the oppressor, that I'm the one that mistreated them, that I'm the one that is making their life unfair. I'm not making the white people in my life comfortable, therefore I'm dangerous, therefore I'm the oppressor, therefore I'm the one that it's my fault. I'm not making them comfortable and they're feeling unstable because of the decisions that I'm making. That's really something. That is really something. I don't know. Okay, this is what I'm asking for. I need more people of color in my life, as my friends, as my supporters, listening to me listening to them. I need more. I need more. I need more. If you are a person of color and you have the bandwidth to, I don't know, like, you've just have the bandwidth, just please be my friend. If you're a white person that feels like you have the bandwidth to be my friend, no thank you. No thank you. I know that might be seen as rude, but no thank you. I don't want to be your friend. Not right now. And maybe I will feel differently. Maybe I won't, but no thank you. No. Anyway, and I gotta fix my nail now. I gotta go. Pray for me. Please, pray for me. Okay, bye.